Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aldyn at harmonioustwinflameunion.com, and I thought I'd do a quick little reading for the weekend. Just kind of felt like I'm winding down, and it would be a nice thing to share. So I have Alana Fairchild's Rumi Oracle deck, and I love this one. The messages are a little bit longer, and the guidebook can really help set the stage to open you up to really clearing blocks and receiving the messages from the cards. So I'll read some of that as well. And today is Friday. I might download this tomorrow morning on Saturday though. See? I finally have fast internet at my new place. I can download YouTube videos in less than like 10 hours, which is nice. More like an hour or less, or yeah, pretty quick. So it's exciting. And see, I'm shuffling these cards, and I'm really looking forward to see what we pull up. Showing us what's going on. And right now, yeah, the moon has moved into Pisces for the weekend from Aquarius. And so, really nice kind of emotional, kind of like a nice hug for our emotions right now, like given the way that you've, kind of allowed yourself to really feel into your feelings, a big hug. Feeling that like kind of soft, squishy place and feeling like safe and comfortable to go there. And then on Monday, the moon's going to move into Aries. So starting off, with a fast pace going from Saturday, there's a couple conjunctions this weekend. There's one with the moon and Neptune, very dreamy planet, great for the visionary in us all, and also then conjuncting Chiron on Sunday, so a great time to really like get in touch with how healing our emotions kind of helps us to heal our deeper wounds too. So just like pouring that, that love of pure emotion into our deepest wounds and allowing us to be that, wounded healer. So anyway, I guess I'll move right along here with the cards. Kind of feel like shuffling one more time, just enjoying. And now going to cut the cards. Very exciting moment. Woo! All right, what we got? It is the all-encompassing hand. The all-encompassing hand. Yeah, let's see. I don't want it to glare at you. You can see that pretty well. It's a little bit dark in here. Probably could have turned on a little more light, but I think you can still see it pretty well. There's what appears to be a woman below, with hair kind of coming out, but it's sort of like hard to tell. And then there's like also like a woman kind of angel, godly figure above, and looks like the moon to me. So let's talk the moon. Of course, the moon is like just coming out of being a new moon now, so just a little sliver of your nail that you see in the sky, if you can see it where you are. But anyway, the all-encompassing hand sounds, again, very, like healing to the emotional side of us, and allowing everything to kind of feel really good and to heal from that love. Love really heals. Like my little house plant that I had for like close to 6 years, I would say like a good 5 years probably. I thought it had died when I moved down here to LA. I kind of stopped watering it it was in a different place, and it's drier down here, especially during the fires. It was really dry. So yeah, I noticed that it had kind of gone past the point that it ever had, and I tried watering it a lot, and it didn't come back. So I was like, it's probably dead, but damn, I really love that plant. Like I think I kind of cried about it, and so yeah, then I put more water in it, and then I had to go back up to my old place for like a week. So I left it in the sink with, after just watering it a ton, and it just didn't perk back up at all. But when I came back down to my new place and I looked in the sink, lo and behold, my plant had perked back up. It was starting to get re-wilty because it had been like a week since I had, thoroughly watered it. But it was alive and well, and it's currently in my new room and doing pretty well. And I just felt like that was, a little miracle, just showing how love heals. I really felt like my love for the plant, it gave it like a reason to be here. And so there's like that symbiotic relationship, and so yeah, just really cool. So the all-encompassing hand, just how love heals, and then how we're all really like encompassed by God too, right? Like it's God's plant too, and so anyway, let's read it. It's number 20, and I don't know why I'm saying and. I'm just saying it to fill the space with saying something. Okay, the all-encompassing hand. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath I feel, my heart is beating with yours. In your joy, I am exuberant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. If you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and taste the sweetness of love on your lips. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. So if I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. Wow, that's very interesting. I mean, it's really like such a message of oneness, and how no matter what, you're never really doing anything without your twin flame. So to try is like nonsense, but you don't really need to do anything to be with your twin flame at the same time. You just like need to be yourself and be fully present, and there's no one outside of you that you need to like go get with that kind of energy, or feel like you need to like do something that isn't really you, like what is it that you really love inside about yourself, and what is it that you really love them? Like there's a place of perfect oneness in that, and that's where that harmonizing is. So I'll read some more. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred grasp pulses with love divine, and there is one hand holding and held, one being loving and loved, though we may appear by less ecstatic angels to be two. The love that gives us this handfast, beloved, is so powerful we could spin the entire universe upon its axis, and still our hands would be joined gently and yet enduringly in unfailing love and sublime friendship. sublime friendship. That's really beautiful because I think a lot of people think of, like a soulmate or something and settling, and it's like, is this, this is my friend, kind of, this is my family, kind of, but it's like not either of these things, or, whatever. But like sublime friendship to me, and just like that all encompassing love, is so much more like telling of the experience that you have with your twin flame, and just how much like exponentially more enjoyable it is to experience that love within, and to recognize it, and to hold it sacred, and to maintain that vibration, with but like in an effortless way. So like the maintain thing isn't really about putting effort into it. It's about just keeping your vibe high, and like going higher with the love, like just staying with the love, shedding whatever is not in alignment with love. That's really like all it is. So the more you differentiate what feels really amazing from what feels like anything less than really amazing, the easier it is to really do that. I mean, like, you can do it even if when you're not like totally there, but that's like why you keep doing it, so that you keep getting closer and closer to that perfect union, basically, that perfect union with the divine, with God, and with your twin flame. So you harmonize together, and that's a really beautiful process. And I just like had this image of like a Kandinsky painting, and really love his artwork. It's like one of my favorite artists, and he did a bunch of artwork about just music, basically. So it's like he was very fascinated by how music is visualized, and the colors and patterns, and his style definitely changed over time. But there's a few of his pieces that, I look at them and I really like, see that that love for life there, and that harmonizing effect kind of energetically played out in his paintings. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of keep this one short and sweet, and trying to think. Oh, also Mars in Scorpio. I think there's some kind of I can't remember if it's a square, sextile, or I don't remember the aspect, but it's in an aspect with the moon in Pisces, and Scorpio and Pisces are both really deep, and Mars is very, Mars is the arrow outwards. It's very directed energy, like more embodying that kind of masculine energy too. And so it's also hot, and so like that ability to kind of outwardly go inward, because Scorpio and Pisces are very inward. Scorpio's like that uncovering the truth about things that we don't always want to like talk about. I don't know if you'd like say maybe taboo or something, but things that like, seem like they're gonna be somehow I don't know, like uncomfortable, but like you notice Scorpios just like talk about them and have normal conversations about these things with ease, like sex or death, those kinds of things. But it's not like the same as like Saturn and death, where death is like death and I don't know, like this hardness and coldness. It's like it's actually like bringing the life to these things. And so anyway, just, and then Pisces is really emotional, deep, like the ocean kind of. And with the moon is also very water oriented. I mean, it rules the tides. And so yeah, it's like it really gives you the ability to dive deep in a cool way that's like directed, um, the outward into the inward. And so see like what, if you have any, if you've been having any cool dreams lately, where sometimes in your dreams you get that feeling of, just that feeling that you really want to have, that you're craving somewhere, and it's not like manifesting in your reality. But just remember that all you really need is that feeling to manifest it, to just have that vibration. So that feeling can come from anywhere. It can come from a dream. It can come from some sensation. So yeah, just like wherever you're kind of feeling that highest vibe, that feeling, that deep feeling of home, go there and see how long you can stay there for. Don't let anything get you out of that feeling, and you'll see where that takes you. So that's a good homework assignment till next time. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. And come visit me on my website if you're interested in any services, or want to get in touch with me. All right, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.